energy supplied by source or energy absorbed, energy received, electric energy, of course, we have changed here, everything everywhere, by load or any appliance. So this formula we have got, W or E, whatever you may say, this we have got. That was Q into V, VIT, I square RT, or V square over R into T. This we have got. Now, out of this energy, that appliance will convert it into some useful form, because the load we are applying just for our purpose. So, what is the useful form of energy? Produced by load. This will depend on efficiency. If efficiency is 100%, E dash and E will be equal. If efficiency is not 100%, E dash will be less than E. No, as we know, efficiency less than or equal to 1. It cannot be more than 1. Whatever energy is consumed by the appliance can't produce more than that energy. So sometimes you will be asked, it may be for heating appliance, for light or for fan, whatever it is, for a pump. So whatever energy is consumed, a part of that will be converted into useful energy, and that will depend on the efficiency of that appliance. Till here we have done. Now, power. Or electric power, we can say. Well, what definition we have done in the machine chapter, that was mechanical power. So electric power, this P will be what? Work over time, electric work or energy over time, whatever energy is supplied by the source, or whatever energy is received by the load or consumed by the load. Received or consumed. So appliance power will be this by T. So if we divide by T, what will be this T will be? What will come? So this power will be V into I, or it may be I square R, or it may be V square over R. This will be the power of appliance. Power of appliance, we say how much electric energy is consumed by it, how much energy is produced by it, that is not the power. If we are using a pump of 1 kilowatt, that means it is consuming 1 kilojoule energy in 1 second. How much it is producing, that is not given by the manufacturer. They will never say how much it will produce, how much will be the useful energy. That is efficiency, they are not all writing, never. Simply, if you are using a bulb, suppose it is written 220 volt, 100 watt, that means it is consuming 100 joule energy in 1 second. How much it converts into light energy, that is not given. So electric power of appliance is given by this one only, energy consumed. So this is the rate of energy supplied by source, or it is the rate of energy consumed by the load. So power is same. Power of appliance, we always say how much energy is consumed. So power of electrical appliance is the rate of electric energy consumed or dissipated by it. So formula will be same. V into I square R or V square by R. So it will be same formula, and it is V into I or I square R, or it may be V square over R. So electric power or power of appliance meaning is same. Now what will be the unit? SI unit of electric power is also same. Whatever the SI unit of power is, whether it is electric power or any other power, mechanical power, SI unit will be same. Watt. One watt means 1 joule per second. No? So 1 watt means 1 joule per second. So if any electrical appliance consumes 1 joule energy per second, its power is said to be 1 watt. If appliance consumes 100 joule energy per second, power will be 100 watt. Now other units are frequently used. Multiple of this is also there, kilowatt, megawatt, milliwatt, whatever it is, that is multiple and sub-multiple of that is always frequently used. Now multiple, sub-multiple will be milliwatt, kilowatt, megawatt. These are the multiple and sub-multiple of watt only. But other unit is same, horsepower, HP, but generally HP we are not using. Here we are using for when energy is converted, or any like electric pump, which changes into mechanical energy. In some time it is written the pump is of that much HP. Generally we don't express. Generally we express here in volt ampere. VA. So what is the volt ampere? Volt means joule per coulomb. 1 volt ampere means it is 1 joule per coulomb. Voltage joule per coulomb. Ampere is coulomb per second. So it is 1 joule per second, that is 1 watt. So 1 VA and 1 watt, it is same. Numerically it is same. Definition is little different. If an appliance when connected to a source of 1 volt, 1 ampere current is passing through that. When it is connected to 1 volt source, power of that appliance is said to be 1 volt ampere. And generally nowadays we are defining like this only. We are not expressing in watt. because for working of an electrical appliance, proper voltage is also needed. If you are not giving, suppose your fan is of 100 watt, but you are not giving proper voltage, its speed will be very less. Your bulb is of 100 watt and it requires suppose 220 volt and you are giving only 100 volt. Naturally, it will not give sufficient light. It is not giving sufficient light, that means its power is not same as whatever is marked. So nowadays we don't express power in watt. We express in volt ampere. Numerically both are same. 1 volt ampere means 1 watt. But here both are coming in the data, both will come. How much volt you are applying, how much current is passed through that appliance. If we know both, then we can say what is the power. Because power will depend on volt as well as means potential difference as well as how much current is passed. So these two factors are coming. There only it was energy. Suppose 100 watt is written and 220 volt. That means the power of that bulb will be 100 watt only when it is connected to a source of 220 volt. If source voltage is less, power will also change. Okay, so 1 watt, 1 VA means, and other is suppose kVA, kilovolt ampere. That means 1 kilowatt only. Sometimes we express horsepower also, but generally it is only used for pump. And we are knowing 1 HP is 746 watt. Horsepower especially used only for electric pump, not for bulb or not for any other refrigerator or nothing. It will not use for that. For remaining, this one, volt ampere or watt. Okay, so this is the unit of power. The unit of energy. Units of electric energy. SI unit will be same. Joule. There is no difference. SI unit of heat energy, sound energy, electric energy, light energy, whatever it is, will come joule only. Now, what are the other units that we are interested here? For the measurement of very small electric energy, we use the unit electron volt. EV. We use for measurement or expression of small amount of energy. How much energy is having or is contained by a moving electron or moving proton or alpha particle. So in that type of energy we express in electron volt. So how we define this electron volt? So it is the work done. Work done in moving an electron having potential difference of 1 volt. So how much work we are doing in moving an electron, maybe by source or by external agent, whoever is doing work. So how much work we have to do to move this electron between 2 points, from 1 point to this point, suppose, and the potential difference is here, suppose this is 0 volt, this is 1 volt. Then electron is moving from this place to this place. From here it has started and reaches to this place. How much work or how much energy is required? So as you know, this work is how much? Q into V, charge into potential difference. Now what is the charge here? 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. That is the charge of electron. And potential difference is 1 volt. Volt means joule per coulomb. So coulomb cancel, that is joule is left. So that means 1 electron volt is 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 joule. This is the relation. So this is very small amount of energy. So 1 coulomb charge moved by 1 volt potential difference. 1 joule energy is required. So this is very small in comparison to that. Now other is volt ampere second, VAS. Volt ampere second. Volt ampere, watt into second, that is joule. So 1 VAS is 1 joule. kVAS, kilovolt ampere second, means 1 kilojoule. Volt ampere watt, we have done just now, we have seen. So watt into second, what is watt? Joule per second. So this VAS means watt, joule, kVAS, kilojoule. Next is watt hour. Or VAH, volt ampere hour, because watt means VA. So watt hour means if the power of appliance is 1 watt and it is used for 1 hour, whatever energy is consumed. So this is energy consumed by an appliance of power 1 watt in 1 hour. So 1 watt hour means 1 VAH means 1 watt into 3600 second. So it will be 1 watt into 3600 second, 1 hour. So it is 3600 joule, or it is 3.6 kilojoule. Now next one is kilowatt hour. So 1 kilowatt hour or 1 kVAH, kilovolt ampere hour. Kilowatt means 1000 watt, 1 hour. So it is 1000 watt into 3600 second. Means how much? 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule, or 3.6 megajoule. So 1 kilowatt hour means 3.6 megajoule. It is very big unit. Electron volt is the smallest one, and kilowatt hour is the largest one for electric energy. And whatever electric bill you are getting when you are having a genuine connection, then you are getting electric bill every month. So in that case, that it is written how many units you have consumed. So unit means this one. So sometimes we say this is the commercial unit in which electric bill or electric in consumed electric energy is expressed. Commercial unit is this much only, kilowatt hour. So commercial unit to express electric energy is kilowatt hour, or it is simply said unit. They are expressing electric energy consumed in units. Okay, last month your meter reading was 11,500 something. This month your meter reading is 11,900 something. So they are subtracting, that is, this many units is the energy consumed by your house in this particular month. So 1 unit means 1 kilowatt hour, that is 3.6 megajoule. Means if you are using an electric iron of suppose 1000 watt for 1 hour, the energy consumed is 1 unit. If you are using a geyser of 2 kilowatt for half an hour, the energy consumed is 1 unit. If your fan is suppose 100 watt, if you are using the fan for 10 hours, energy consumed will be 1 unit. So that is how energy is expressed. So 1 unit means 1 kilowatt hour. So 1 unit means 1 kilowatt hour, and that is 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. Or 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 VAS. Joule means VAS. So this is about the commercial unit. Now how will you calculate the electric bill of your house? calculation of electric bill. So first we will calculate how many units are consumed. Sometimes you will be given per day, your fan is working for this hour, this many hour, your this many tube light is used for this many hour, electric iron for this many hour. So for separately we will calculate. First we'll find what is the number of units consumed. So how will you find? For that we require power in kilowatt into time. Sometimes you will be given time this many hours per day. That means you are calculating number of unit in one day, or you will multiply by number of days, then total time will be coming. So time we will take in hour. If more than one appliance is there, identical one, then into number of identical appliance. Suppose 3 tube lights, 5 fans, like that it is given. Then you will multiply it by number of identical appliance. So if it is given time hours per day, then first you will calculate number of units per day. Then we will calculate whatever it is asked. Suppose it is asked for the month of February 2020. Then in month of February 2020, number of days is 29. So we'll multiply it by 29. If you are asked find the bill for the month of August 20. So in case of August, there are 31 days. No? Find the month bill for the month of April. So you have to find how many days are there in that particular month. Simply it is given for 1 month, then you are free. You can take only 30 days. Find the bill for 1 week. That means we have to take for 7 days. So what will be the electric bill? Total number of units consumed in that much specified time. Into rate. Rate means what is the cost of 1 unit. That will be given the numerical. No? So the cost of 1 unit is rupees 450. Means rupees 4 rupees 50 paise. Then we will multiply it by that. Cost is given rupees 7.50. That means we will multiply by that only. So depending on the value given in the question paper, we will find that. Now next thing is, what are the informations that we can get from the marking of the appliance? Marking of appliance. So when you are going to purchase any appliance, suppose a bulb is there. A bulb is marked 100 watt, 220 volt, or an electric heater is marked 1500 watt, 220 volt. Generally, our power supply is 220 volt, so it is marked 220 volt. So what are the informations that we get here? It means when the bulb is connected to a source of 220 volt, it will consume 100 joule energy per second. So first information is when the bulb is connected to a source of 220 volt, it will consume 100 joule electric energy per second. That is one information. That means if you are connecting it to a source of 180 volt, it will not consume this much energy. It will consume less energy. If you are connecting it source of more than 220 volt, the bulb will fuse. These are the information. Second thing, what we can get, the resistance of the filament of bulb. So resistance we can find. Of course, when it is glowing, then only this power is there. This power mark means when it is glowing, not at the when it is switch off, because metallic resistance we are knowing. Metallic resistance increases when the temperature is high. So when bulb glows, if it is not mentioned, then also same thing. So this R we can find. As we know, this power is V square over R. So this R we can find V square over P. That is 220 into 220 by 100. So 484 ohm is the resistance of the filament of bulb. So this second information we can get from that marking. Third information we can get is what is the maximum current that can be passed, or that we call safe current. Maximum current that can be passed. Or that we call the safe current, or maximum safe current, you can say, or simply safe current. No problem. So this I will be P by V, and you know this P is V into I. So this we can find, that is 100 over 220 volt. So if current anyhow exceeds this value, the bulb will fuse. If current is less than this, its power will change. Means if voltage is changed, naturally then only current will change. So if you are changing the voltage, current, suppose voltage is less, naturally current will decrease. So its power will be affected. It will not give full light. So these are the information that we can get from the marking of the appliance. Any appliance you will purchase, all has got this marking. So these are the information we can get. Okay, so we leave up to here.
Thank you.